Hello and welcome to another product video breakdown from Nitecore Store. Today we will be going over the Nitecore Carbo 20000, the world's lightest 20,000 milliamp power bank. The Nitecore Carbo 20000 is the latest in Nitecore's long line of amazing products that I actually looked forward to, but at the same time unceremoniously has a terrible name.
Are you new to this channel? Consider subscribing and liking our videos for more Nitecore content.
Seriously, it sounds like one of those hokey diet products, like the Carbo 20000, still eat a bunch of crap and take this one miracle pill and all out. For comparison, here's the new Nitecore Carbo 20K with the previous generation's Nitecore NB 20000. There are a few subtle differences between the Nitecore Carbo 20K and the Nitecore NB 20000. At first glance, you can immediately tell the size has been scaled down. True to its name, this has helped it become the world's lightest 20,000 milliamp power bank. Here are the dimensions of the Nitecore Carbo 20K. It is 4.88 inches long. It is 2.36 inches wide. It is 0.86 inches in depth. It weighs 10.42 ounces in total. The next obvious change between the previous generation NB 20000 and the new Nitecore Carbo 20K, the button on the Nitecore Carbo 20000 is far more pronounced. It is inlaid and flush with the end of the Carbo 20000, so I can run my finger across it and you feel it, but you don't feel it protrude outwards, whereas with the NB 20000, this button did sort of protrude outwards and it's very small and thin, which made it difficult to push in. And the final difference, which is far more subtle, but readily apparent when the item is right in front of you, whereas the Nitecore NB 20000 had two flat carbon fiber sheets that were encased within this carbon fiber frame, which led to these sharper corners. The Nitecore Carbo 20000 uses a unibody carbon fiber shell. All 5 sides of the body, except for this front panel, is all one seamless piece. As you can see, the carbon fiber goes all around. It is one entire piece that has been molded into this shell, and all the way up until the back as well. According to Nitecore's own documentation, this is carbon fiber reinforced polymer shell that was heat molded into this specific shape. It is called the king of new materials, and it is widely used in aerospace and automotive high-end engineering products such as F1 or spaceships. And by utilizing this unibody frame and removing much of the skeletal structure, Nitecore achieved its world's lightest 20,000 milliamp power bank. Additionally, this unibody shell allows the Nitecore Carbo 20000 to have up to 200% extra pressure resistance, and although the image provided by Nitecore shows one of these being run over by a car tire, I don't want to do that because this is a marketing sample and they're very expensive. With all of these factors combined, it brings the Nitecore Carbo 20000 to an outstanding energy density rating of 260.5 milliwatt hours over grams, an average of 24% higher than conventional lithium-ion batteries. Essentially, for how light it is, it packs quite a lot of power. And now for a basic operation guide of the new Nitecore Carbo 20000. As I have mentioned previously, the Nitecore Carbo 20000's front face has the power button, a USB-A port, as well as a USB-C port. The USB-C port is capable of in and out to charge the power bank or to dispense energy, and the USB-A port is just for dispensing energy. The USB-C port is capable of up to a 20 watt output, and the USB-A port is capable of up to an 18 watt output, both of them able to essentially fast charge your devices. And a carryover from the Nitecore NB 20000, something that I much preferred on the 20K over the 10K, are the small pinhole LEDs as the battery level indicator. While they are off, all you have to do is just tap the power button once to activate these pinhole LEDs. With 4, it is very intuitive. 4 for 100, 3 for 75, 2 for 50, 1 for 25%. Of course, these also double as a charging status indicator and will flash up depending on where it starts, and all 4 will remain constant on when the power bank is fully charged. So first, let's use the USB A to C cable plugged into the wall box to charge the Nitecore Carbo 20000. Just plug it into the C port, and you will see the charging status indicator light up, showing it is currently being charged. And now to dispense power from the Nitecore Carbo 20000. First, let's use the USB-C port. You can use, for instance, a USB-C to C cable such as this, or any USB-C to plug into the power bank and the mating end, as long as that's correct for your electronic device. You can get these Nitecore USB-C to C 3-foot cables at nitecorestore.com. Very nice, durable, nylon braided with the reinforced joints. First, plug into the C port. Then I will plug the other end into my phone. So there you have it. The USB-C port is capable up to a 20-watt output to enable fast charging on applicable electronic devices. And then of course you can use something like the included USB-A to C charging cable to plug into the A output port. And I will also plug this into my phone. And yes, the USB-A output port is capable of up to an 18-watt power output. Now that you've witnessed this, I'm sure the question that everyone has on their mind is, do both work at the same time? Well, let's check. The USB-A is currently dispensing to my phone. Let's plug in the USB-C port, then use the USB-C cable to charge my older phone. So yes, as you can see, it says charging. This one is also charging. However, because the maximum output of the Nitecore Carbo 20000 is 20 watts, when you have two devices plugged in, that power is split. Therefore, neither will fast charge. However, yes, you are capable of charging two devices at the same time. If my phone's idle screens can stay on, and I can actually show that. Up next would be pass-through charging, something that is frequently asked about our power banks in the past. For instance, can you charge the Carbo 20K via the USB-C port while it is dispensing via the USB-A port? Let's demonstrate that now. Now I will take the USB-C to A cable that is connected to the wall box and plug into the USB-C port on the Nitecore Carbo. So there you can clearly see it is turned on. And you can see the charging status indicator with 2 solid and the third blinking, letting you know it is currently slightly above 50%, charging up to 75%. So yes, pass-through charging is capable. The USB-C port can charge the Nitecore Carbo 20K while it is dispensing power from the USB-A port to an electronic device. And of course, the final trick up the Nitecore Carbo 20000's very expensive carbon fiber sleeve is the low current mode, which was present on our previous generation NB devices. As you can see, they are actually 5 pinholes for LEDs. By holding the power button, this will activate the 5th LED off here on the side next to the 4 LEDs for the battery level indicator. This white LED, in contrast to the blue for the power level indicator, means that low current mode is currently active. This allows you to, from the USB-A port, charge delicate electronic devices, the really small ones such as Bluetooth earbuds, smartwatches. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to use my electronic nicotine vapor aerosolization device. So yes, it also has a low current mode for delicate electronic devices. And to deactivate low current mode, simply just hold power button again, and the light will deactivate. The Nitecore Carbo 20000 is airline approved, for it is in accordance with the UN 38.3 standard of aviation regulations. The Nitecore Carbo 20000 is also rated IPX5 water resistant, which means it can withstand some light splashes as well as moist, humid environments. And it goes without saying that due to the natural properties of its carbon fiber unibody shell, it is rated 1.5 meter impact resistant, incredibly durable and hardy and ready for almost any environment or climate. And that concludes the product video breakdown of the Nitecore Carbo 20000, the world's lightest 20,000 milliamp power bank. An incredibly stylish, all carbon fiber with incredibly smooth edges because of its unibody molded shape. The Nitecore Carbo 20000, an excellent gift as well for almost any ETC enthusiast. The Nitecore Carbo 20000 is available at nitecorestore.com. If you have enjoyed this video or think I am a big dumb fart, please leave a comment or suggestion below. To stay up to date on future product releases, sales announcements, and all things flashlight related, please consider subscribing to the Nitecore Store YouTube channel. And thank you.